Renaissance Mentor is for the person who feels behind, tired, or disappointed, and still has a spark they can't ignore. I know that feeling. I've carried regret. I've been hurt. I've been humbled. And at 71, I'm still learning how to live with more peace, more courage, and more love. I'm not here to preach. I'm here to talk with you, one step at a time. Welcome to 2026. And if you're watching this and you feel behind, if you feel like life didn't turn out the way you thought it would, I want you to hear this clearly. You're not too old. You're not too late. You're not done. And you're not alone. I'm not here as a know-it-all. I'm here as a man who's lived. I've had wins. I've had losses. I've built businesses. I've lost businesses. I've had meaningful relationships. And yes, I've been hurt. I've been let down. I've been lied to. I've been taken advantage of. Life has hit me like it's hit you. But I'm still here, still growing, still choosing the next right step. And that's what this channel is all about. Real life, real growth, and real hope, without pretending that it's easy. Some of you feel trapped in an old story. It sounds like this: I should be further along. I messed up. I lost my chance. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't deserve a second chance. I'm too old to change. I don't even know what I want anymore. I wasted too much time. Let me say this with love. That voice may be familiar, but it doesn't get to be the boss of your future. It can be loud, but it doesn't have to be in charge. This is Renaissance Mentor, and Renaissance means rebirth, a new season, a second act, or third, or fourth. My mission is simple: to help you rebuild your mindset, your habits, and your hope, so you can create freedom from the thoughts, patterns, and relationships that have kept you small. Not by pretending life is easy, but by becoming stronger, wiser, and more grounded, one step at a time. And here's something that matters to me. We're going to learn from timeless truths, the wisdom that has stood the test of time. And we'll also learn from people today who are living it, teaching it, and communicating it in a way that fits the world we're in now. Different ages, different backgrounds, same principles. We're going to learn together. And here's how we're going to do it. Mindset Monday. On Mindset Monday, we train the inner game, identity, self-talk, resilience, because life hits us in different ways. Mindset isn't one size fits all, but shared wisdom and real experience. That's powerful. And then on Wisdom Wednesday, real life lessons, relationships, decisions, discipline, purpose, because principles don't change. And the work is often just that, work. Hard sometimes, boring sometimes, but it's transformative. And then on Freedom Friday, we turn it into action, habits that create momentum, because freedom isn't free. There's a cost, vulnerability, doing the work, digging deep for resolve and hope. And the reward is real. Freedom from the past, freedom from self-sabotage, freedom from this story that says you can't become more or you don't deserve it. So today, I'm asking you to start with one thing, not 10, one. In 2026, we're not doing perfection. We're doing progress with integrity. We're going to focus on the process, not perfection. Here's your first step. Write the sentence on paper. In 2026, I'm becoming the kind of person who blank. You fill in the blank. Keep it simple. Like, I'm becoming the person who keeps promises to myself, or speaks with kindness to myself, or moves my body daily, stops chasing approval. One sentence, one identity, that's how change starts. If you want a community for your second or third or fourth act, comment the word Renaissance. Remember, rebirth. And write your sentence. In 2026, I'm becoming the kind of person who blank. Share with our community what that is. I'll read them, I'll respond when I can, and we'll build this together. And let me make this personal. I just moved at age 71 from Idaho to Arizona. New chapter, new season. And I'm still working on eliminating self-sabotage and stinking thinking, just like you. So if you're wondering whether change is possible, you're looking at someone still proving that it is possible. You're not too old, you're not too young, you're not too late, you're not done, and you're not alone. Let's build your second or third or fourth act together.